Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to This Week in ESO, and today is February 18th. And in This Week in ESO, we're going to go over a few things, a nerf that happened that I wasn't too happy about, and then just our normal things that we normally go over here in the series. Thank you again to all my members and patrons. If you'd like to become a member, check out the link below down in the description, and let's try to hit 250 likes on this video. So really, there was no big news for ESO this week when it comes to articles or anything like that, showcases. We're kind of in this like transition period about to go into this DLC. But what did happen with the patch notes is the skill that I made a video about on Monday, which I for some reason just knew this was going to happen, but I released it on Monday, and on Monday they actually nerfed the Chains of Devastation skill to where it only applies Major Berserk for 4 seconds. Now, that's still not terrible, but it still kind of sucks, to be honest. Like, I thought it was pretty awesome at 10 seconds, and I'm pretty sad that they nerfed it. But hopefully maybe at the end of the patch note cycle they'll bump it up a little bit to maybe like 6 or 7. I think 4 is just kind of too little in my opinion. I don't know, like, it feels kind of pointless at that point, but I hope they raise it up. But that was a little disappointing, just because I feel like the DK doesn't really like hit as hard as some of the other classes in the game, or at least it hasn't been, from what I've been seeing and from what some of the high-end players do with it. But I don't know, I like the DK and it's my main account or main character, and so I hope they raise that back up. But that's really the big nerf that happened in the patch notes that I really cared about. Besides that, there was no really significant news. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hop into the luxury vendors and then our fashion. Okay, so for our luxury vendor, we are now in Cold Harbor, again for the luxury furnisher, Hollow City, and then you go all the way over here. Okay, so now we're at Zaneltherin, and we'll look at the luxury furnisher this week. So we've got gray hair carcass. Oh, it's a rabbit. Hanging geese carcass. Okay, a lot of hunting. Complete crocodile skeleton. That's pretty cool. Wall mount deer head. I actually really like that. This is like a lot of like wood elf stuff. Wall mount. Wow, a lot of just mounts. Wall mount esketeer horns. That's actually really cool. Bone merchant Fargrave stall. Okay, that is sick. That's actually really sick. Colossal Titan skull, that's sick. Unidentified Fargrave bones and wall-mount wolf head. Okay, I love that. So we're buying one of those. We're gonna buy 2 of those. We're buying one of these. That was pretty freaking awesome. These are actually really dope. A lot of these are actually really cool. I'm buying a lot of that. Was a good luxury vendor. I've never seen these before. I don't know if these are new, some of these, but that was actually really cool. You'll have to tell me down in the comment section if those are new or not. I really don't know, but that's really awesome. Now we're going to the golden vendor. Again, the golden vendor is in Cyrodiil or in Cyrodiil now, apparently, according to people in the comment section. But you can go here to the glowing person, hence why it's called the golden vendor. And let's see what they have this week. So we've got Bog Raider's ring, Grizzly Gourmet's ring, Jorvold's ring, and Vampire Lord's ring. So first of all, I've never used Vampire Lord really. I've tested it, I think, on the PTS, so I don't even really know about this ring. I don't think it's worth buying. Bog Raider, this is, I think, a pretty solid ring from what I know about it. However, I've not used it personally, but I think you just have to kind of weigh whether or not this is worth it or not to you. Grizzly Gourmet's ring, this was a really cool set. I think it was from Red Petal Bastion, and I think it's a fun set. Again, I don't know if it's worth golding, like having a gold Grizzly Gourmet ring, but what I will say is Jorvold's ring is amazing. So this is fantastic. This is a great set for like healers. It's honestly a good set you could use for tanks as well if you want to, but this is a freaking amazing set. This is from Scalecoller's Peak, and getting these in gold for 250k, getting like a set of these would be amazing. So I would recommend getting these if you have a healer or tank. I think this is just a fantastic set. You can use it on multiple classes, but I think it's a great ring. Now when it comes to the monster helms, so we have Infernal Guardians, guys. So this is one that I use on my my DK tank, the fun DK tank beginner build on my website, which needs to be updated. but this is a cool monster helm. It's just really interesting. It's really cool. It's not necessarily, I think, worth 100k gold. I don't think you need to buy that. You can do this dungeon pretty easily, City of Ash 1. It's not hard, so I would not buy this. And then Stone Husk's Guise. Now, I've never used this ever, so I cannot tell you if this is worth it or not. It's a cool looking monster helm, that's all I can really say, but I don't know if this is worth it or not, to be honest with you. That is this week's Luxury and Golden Vendor. Now we're gonna go to this week's Fashion of the Week. Again, this comes from Broken. This is a Shrek cosplay, he said, and this is hilarious. This is amazing. This is one of the best cosplays I think I've ever seen in a video game. You have Fiona in the back, you have Donkey right next to him, and then the Shrek just looks like identical. I mean, this is fantastic. So congrats, Broken, on the Fashion of the Week. Now, we do not have a build of the week this week, so remember to submit your builds on the community builds thread. I will mention as well, I will not be streaming this next week coming up because I've got to get a lot of things caught up in life. But if you guys did like this video, again, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, heavy attack that bell icon to stay up to date on all the content of the channel. Thank you for my members and my patrons. But until next time, y'all, just remember, have faith, be great, and I'll see you on ESO.
What are you doing in my swamp?